Sucks that I have to wait. I have to postpone it a little bit longer, but we're gonna play some Outer Wilds. Okay, so we out here. I'm gonna record this maybe. First time playing Outer Wilds. I'm very, very excited. Outer Wilds is a game that I've always been recommended that is like Majora's Mask. So we'll see. We'll see if it's like that. But if you guys didn't know, Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games of all time. So I hope it really lives up to the hype. I love it. The title for YouTube says Splatoon. Okay, I'm going to change that. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Is Splatoon Raiders worth it? That video is done, by the way. The Majora's Mask on your wall giveaway. Listen. He is my watchful eye. I can't point at him. he is my ride or die, okay? I don't go anywhere with that mask. Every single time I go outside, I'm wearing that mask. All right. We're ready. I also hear that the music is great. Annapurna, yo, my homie hates that company. Can you guys hear it? Okay, before we start, let's look at some settings. You don't hear it? Okay. That should be good now. It'll be a little bit quiet too. I hear noises. Do I want that? No, we'll full screen it. I guess we also have the DLC too. I love that you parked an AC unit right next to your chair. It's not my fault. That's just where the window is. Like, damn, man, it is that hot in there. It really does get super warm, especially during the summers. And I do not have AC, unfortunately. My swamp cooler, the guys have come out so many times to be able to fix it. And every single time they've come out to fix it, they just haven't. It's like 3 times. It's currently 93 degrees right now. And it's like, it's the afternoon. So if that puts it into perspective. I hope you melt. This is also why I haven't been streaming recently. Because the entire time that I've wanted to stream, it has been way too hot. And then I got this. And now I'm like, oh, this feels nice. This feels way better. I had a portable AC units my other couple of streams that I did. But it was still, like, that one sucked. This one is way better. I like it. Alright, here we go. Wake up. Why is this game better with a gamepad? Wow. Wait, I wanted to test something out too. I wanted to test if this controller would work for this game. It says that it should, and it never does. Switch Pro? Huh? It's weird because it works. It just doesn't work. I don't know how to get it to work in the best way. I need to figure that out. All right, we'll just continue with our PS4. Have you checked the settings on Steam itself? Should I? Do I delay the game even more to look at this? Let's see. What am I looking at here? Controller. Okay, just connected. USB details. Game Rumble. Use Nintendo. Begin test. It works. Yep, that's solid. Should be good then. That's what you would think, right? Okay. And then I get into game and it doesn't work. Unless I have to quit completely. I have an idea. Alright. Pardon me, guys. One more time. I'm going to try to do something here. Corridor, we're doing it. We're doing the thing. Alright, we're going to play this. We're going to do big picture mode. And then we're going to see if that works. Okay, this better work. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be upset. It's built-in controller support. It said. Built-in controller support, which might mean that it won't recognize the Switch 2 Pro Controller. But it did say Switch Pro Controller. I am so sorry for everybody that's just waiting here. Like, I think I've had so many people be like, just start the game! I want to make sure it works with a good controller. No, it doesn't work with this one. Sad. Okay, we're going to go to the PS5. I use an Xbox controller, so I'm of no help. It's all good. All right, here we are. Oh, I could roast marshmallows. Da-na-na-na. Oh. Nice. We gotta get it just right. No! You can have that, bro. That looks pretty solid. Rate my marshmallow. There's our pilot, back from our pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say, ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with the pilot instead of the auto flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Brian, what's up? Welcome in. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. What do you want me to do? Wait, I just forgot. Ooh, this music. Wow. Can you guys hear the game okay? Requires launch codes. Can I jump over? Ooh. How? Will I get, like... Will I actually die? Nerd necking is a hilarious term. I got it from Lucky Ace. I thought it was so funny. Wait! I got the credits? Oh, so you die. Okay, that's good to know. Whoop. Well, that's good. That's really good to know. You got the Dark Souls ending? First solo voyage. Alright. Here we go. It's time to test the new landing at Draws with Bro walks into a fire and asks you if he'll die. Here's the thing. Look, this was me last night. Just so you guys can know the type of person I am. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. And when I play Baldur's Gate 3, there's a chasm. The chasm says I'm only going to take 15 HP of damage. That's me. I thought I could make it. I don't know why Shadowheart jumped with me. She just did, and it was hilarious. Get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory. Alright, I'm on it. Oh, you gotta like really hold and release. I'm at Barnes and Nobles right now. Oh, that's so nice. Hi, Micah. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go in space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really, really want you to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Oh. Wow, this is gonna go very well. Okay. What are you... Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, why is this so difficult to control? Okay. There we go. Perfect. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Hey. Yeah. No! It won't go!
What are you playing?
Huh?
What are you playing?
Outer Wilds.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Huh?
I should know.
Yeah.
Because spoilers.
Are you wanting to play it?
I'm supposed to.
At what point?
I just know that I'm supposed to play it. What? I looked around on your desk and I didn't see the keys, so maybe after stream.
That sounds like a good idea.
And let me go on.
Bye bye.
I like your hair.
Thanks.
It's cute.
Thanks. Guys, I think I flew into the sun. I'm Icarus. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I see it. Oh, God. Well, that's about as good as testing as any. That was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. Yep, you'll be okay flying the big one, right? I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. Wait, Porfy. Looking mighty handsome today. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gosan open up a bottle of the good stuff. What's the good stuff? I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Thank you. Can I take this? No? I really want to. Alright, where is the observatory? Guys, I'm sad. This controller, I think, has like a little bit of stick drift. So I wonder if that's going to mess me up. Whee! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oops. I had to try it out. So there's fall damage. We might need one. It's okay. I know my mission. I know what I'm supposed to do. So let's get to it. Ethel's Observatory. Yeah. Play with the rocket. Crash it. I don't know if I should talk to these guys and like... Wait, what? You gotta learn the song of time before you go back. That's what it feels like. Ah, the observatory. Here we are. Hello, my friends. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker, what's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure. Here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Did you see how there was like all the multiple eyes too? I see you there. I feel like I gotta be like very, very careful. You found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget you have to find both of us, okay? This also reminds me of the kids in Clocktown. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Of course. What does this do? I love the music in this game so far. It feels very... I don't know. It feels like I'm at home. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. The big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. Why's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if they were trying to protect them from something. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear news stories at the village campfire, you know. Make sure you bring some back with you. I will. I know it's something just as simple as walking, but just walking in this little area just feels nice. Arkrose. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gosan said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling. Because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Just like cacti. Try not to walk into any in space. Okay, that sounds bad and painful. Is he talking about this stuff? Ooh! Okay, good to know. Strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. At least you know. Gosan, hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? I'm a little nervous. Good, everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down to the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. I feel like I'm ready. Darn right you are. Don't get yourself killed out there, you hear? Not after I put this much work into training you. Go on, go make Outer Wilds Venture proud. Hey, he said it. He said the thing. Is this the lift to go into the cave? Well, I said I wouldn't go into the cave. Yeah, here I am. I don't know why, but when I was playing this in the past, it felt like, or when I saw people playing this in the past, I thought that they weren't like little tiny alien guys. I thought they were real people. Nice of you to drop down. Uh, guess where I'm going today? Oh no, 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 no way. You want to run off into space? That's your business. But don't make me, think about it. Bad enough we got this weird cave down here. Sorry. I didn't know. Whoa, it really is. Well, is it really 0G if I'm still able to propel forward? Whoa. Okay, okay. Now I see. Nice. All right, on to the next one. I think we'll be fine. I don't think I need to be here. But that's cool. I knew we were going to be in space, but I didn't realize how accurate it was going to be when you were flying. Hello, my good man. I think we're ready. Is space with Markiplier? I hope so. So don't go out of that. Is that the observatory? It looks like it. Hmm? Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Venture frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Ryback's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Staring like right into the sun. Oh. This is so cool. I love that. The music is so beautiful. I should get a banjo. I should get a banjo, guys. Right? I bet I could play that on the ukulele. What if I got a banjo and I just started playing it on stream whenever I started, you know? I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I would go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. That's good. Do you like it? Good. Alright, let's see here. What am I doing with this? Whoa. Oh, is this just taking photos of the... What? And then it fell. This is so unique. I can see why people love this game. It's like just a beautiful science experiment. So east is the Nomai ruins. South is the Quantum Grove crater. So the ruins are this way. Oh, yep, there we are. And then there's a crater over here. Oh, there's the crater. What's over here? Geyser Mountains. Is there more of these then? Oh yeah. Wow. You know who would love this game? Kurt. I think you would really enjoy this game. What is this? Young Bark Crater. Another crater. Wow. Okay. On to the observatory. That's so weird. I wonder where the music comes from. Hi, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got 0G training set up if you want a refresher. I think we're good. This feels like if Super Mario Galaxy and Majora's Mask had a baby. Outer Wilds Adventure founding members, clockwise from top left, Hornfels, Gosan, Slate, and Feldspar. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator's tools inaugural flight 2. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any no-mind text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into investing in that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good, you've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabro brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as I'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? This remarkably intact statue was curved was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled into our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. They look like goats. Like a ghost goat. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber's Heart's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be internationally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings around our moon, the Adelrock. Nice. The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possibly by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Wow. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Adelrock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. That's neat. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. Yep, and then it becomes blue. Continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Schert's observations, this will be one day the fate of our own sun. Yo, they got that right! I love that fact. That was one of the coolest things I learned in astronomy. This crystal was taken from a Nomai run on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Okay. Whoa. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on a Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Yeah. Same thing. Can you go backwards though? Weird. The Nomai technology brought back from our space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds Ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Yeah, that makes sense. When you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton, we can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on the land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Can I get your number? That haircut looking fly. Thank you. I think that this is like, I think this is where my hair wants to go, honestly. I'm tired of fighting it. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among the other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through future xenoarchaeological expeditions. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Whoa. Fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. What the heck? This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a certain point, or a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. This is all really good information to know, especially prior to going out. It's cool because you get to learn about the history of the town and what they've already done so far. I think that that's neat. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're up in space? I'm gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar in the Great Outer Wilds Adventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. And it looks like that's all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Oh, man. Whoa. So that's the sun. We don't want to crash into the sun. The Hourglass Twins. So there's Ember and Ash. Some random place. Brittle Hollow. Hollow's Lantern. Don't want to crash into that. Giant's Deep. The Dark Bramble. That place looks scary. And then there's something just outside. What's over here? Wow. Okay. Well, we got our launch codes. I think we're ready. I think we've learned all that we need to learn. Hi. Uh. What was that? So did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? Uh, you know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. But hey, when you're ready, then you can make the most of our translator tool. I can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're the one carrying it and not like Rybeck. They'd fall on it for sure. Say, if you want to do a short trip to just to get your legs under, you could check out the ruins on the Outer Rock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck and safe flying. Okay, where is the Outer Rock again? It's just that one, right? I guess we'll find out as we go. What happens if I jump on this? One hour in and you finally have the launch codes. Yes. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Those are the ruins. Those are the geysers. The geyser mountains. There's our village. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar. It's all that remains of our inaugural flights into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthy in history. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. I love how they say this, but not too long ago I jumped into a geyser and completely just biffed it. I feel like people could get really motion sick in this game, because every single time you're climbing up on something, it's like you're always climbing on a globe, and so it kind of trips me out. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Can I go to sleep for a little bit? Will it let me? Apparently not for long. All right. Lunar ruins. I hear there are nomai ruins on the outer rock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. The nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the outer rock. Okay. There's more to explore here? Oh, you want me to go into the zero-G cave then? The one and only Harthenian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flash before my eyes. Alright, are we ready? Ooh, gotta be careful. I made it past the prologue. Woo! I need to find a really good place to land, though. Is this fine? Oh, hey, it's you! Ground Control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary space flight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfells and Gosan mostly, and the radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about, because I've never told them. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The others, travelers carry instruments so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know, best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the outer rock is a pretty small moon. Really, just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone about anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to, fall apart, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright. Bye-bye, Esker. Sure, he killed my family. How dare. Okay, so the North Pole is right here. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it's probably nothing. No, it's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Nice. Sigma doesn't like Chirp for some reason. I think we know why. What is that? Hmm. So cool, though. Whoa, wait. Are these ghost thingies? I don't know what they're called again. Play recording. Chart's research notes. Property of Chart. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the outer rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Okay. Chirp burned my house to the ground. Who do we believe? Who do we believe the most? It's kind of scary floating and just kind of like getting lost in the space. Okay, it is the rotation of the planet. Because when you walk backward, you kind of slant back. And when you go forward, you're kind of like arching up. It's tripping out. It's tripping me out. Oh, but you can see where you're going too. Man, there's so many places to kind of go here. Unidentified signal nearby? Alright, what's the plan, y'all? Where do we go to next? Okay, we're there. Was Brittle Hollow the place that Banjo guy is at? No, that's where I want to go. I want to go to the Banjo first. Aw, yeah, here we go. Bow, 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 bow. Da, 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 da. I love the chime. I love it. That's where the devious, despicable, evil church lies. Wonder where. There's so many places to kind of... I don't really know where to kind of land. I guess I could land and then I can use my... I can use my signal. Oops. There we go. Alright, and then we launch the scout. So is there just like a black hole in the center? Well, here we go. Oh, you can do like a little boosty boost. Whoa, what was that? I gotta also conserve my energy. Oh, my O2 is not great here either. I didn't realize that I also needed to worry about O2. Oh, snap. Okay. I think we go back to our ship. Because I don't think that there's really a way for me to travel this in the best way. Oh, I can't believe I made that. That was scary. Where's my fuel? There we go. Why is it saying surface integrity? Is there something that I'm missing? I gotta be careful of black holes. Remember to look at the computer from time to time if you get stuck. Alright. I'm gonna go over to the scout. But I also want to look at this place really quick. Shoot. Oh. Okay, there we go. Whoa. How do I use my translator? Is that possible or this must have been a Zonai location. What the f... Dude, that's all I can do in this game is just look around and go, wow. Gravity Crystal Workshop. So this is where it kind of... Was that a supernova? Whoa. Did I just die? Still like half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars that night before a launch, but if you ask me, it all makes you a bit jumpy. Okay, well. Ah! Well, at least we can get into the launch codes immediately. So we definitely have a timer, and I saw surface intensity as a thing too. Pre-flight checklist. Freeze time while translating text. I guess that's just things that I can do. Esker's camp and the lunar lookout, the harmonica signal. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. Esker says the Outer Rocks North Pole, marked in red on my minimap, is a great spot to listen to for the other travelers' music with the signal scope. That's what I did. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in spaces long ago. So I guess we want to go to the harmonica signal, but I really want to go to the banjo. So here we are. Ooh, whoa, 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 wow, 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 whoa. There it is. Da, 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 la, 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 bum, bam. The internet lied to me, and I'm so disappointed. Why would the internet lie to you? I wish I knew. The internet, bunch of liars. Fails liared, bro. What's up, Zelly? Ooh. Hold up. I want to go closer. I was told this MP3 was 320 kilobytes per second, and I did a spectrum analysis on it, and it's literally worse than my 274 kilobytes per second MP3. That sucks. That's so tragic. Whee. What is this? Whoa. That's awesome. I'm worried the others I got because they were supposedly 320 aren't. I'm going to have trust issues for the rest of my life now. Don't do that. You'll be okay. All right, hold up. Untranslated. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet, and I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Bloom is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees, there is other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. The rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis: this rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? Maybe. What do I do with this? Unidentified. Ooh. Beneath your feet lies the tower of quantum knowledge. Also, yeah, Sally, the wilds are outer. The wilds are outering. Good. I have never played this game before, but it's really interesting. I was not expecting this, actually. I don't know what I was expecting, though, to be honest. All I've heard is that it's an amazing story. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge hall within will help you on your journey. Okay. We can do that. How do I get in, though? Have you ever seen this game before, Zelly? Oh, stairs. You can really only enjoy this game once? That's valid. I can see why. That's an elevator? Entrance to the quantum knowledge below 90 meters. A southern observatory. I don't know what this means. I feel like that's a bad idea. Oh no! Ooh! No! I didn't mean to do that. Oh shoot. I never really paid attention to the story too much though. It's very interesting. I don't even really know how to describe the story so far. Is that you? Ryback! Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow. I guess that means I've been out here for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you know... Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck. I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough me about me and my problems. You didn't come all the way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? Actually, never mind. Okay, if you do learn something new about the Nomai, though, I'd love to hear it. If you don't mind, I mean. I learned something. Never mind. What should I explore here? Oh, wow. Where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. I love it. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the hanging city. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. Okay. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it. If it's not too much trouble. Yeah. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess. Seeing as I'm all Timber Heart's got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history, that's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any question about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help? Okay, cool. No, I didn't mean to doze off. I like how everybody has a marshmallow. Oh, it's the gravity. Wow. You can see the gravity making it so it's difficult for me to hold this marshmallow. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that that's where my fuel was. Thank you for your sick beats, Ryback. I'm gonna go keep exploring then. If he has nothing else. He's just a chill guy. He seems like it. Just seems like he's just kind of hanging out. The hanging city. Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here. And east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. Another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supplies screaming during the trip down to the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head farther down so I can refill my tank. Good plan. Oh. So where are we? So it's north to the Hanging City, east is the Tower of Knowledge, south is the Gravity Cannon? Stop it. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Yep, there's still some more. Gravity Cannon. Okay. Where does this take me? The Hanging City looks cool. I gotta explore at least some of this place before it's too late. And I still have this scroll that I'm just hanging on to. So that's where I came from. Alright, we're going to the Hanging City. Because I think we're just like right in the center. Shit! No! No! Well, I guess I'm in outer space. Oh, can I repair this? What the hell? Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on this floor during this alignment to be warped. Oh. Ember Twin Projection Stone. What do I do with this? Whoa. Betrayal by the internet aside. No, I'm trying to make it stop. Bang. What the fuck? That's so crazy. So that must mean there might be more or something like that. Return warp status charged. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Departure time 980.50604, 980.50603. What do I do with this projection again? I didn't realize that the scout also gives me light. Oh, shoot. Okay. If I want to go to Ember Twin, then I just do that. Remy and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appeared to show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Britta Hollow slightly before departing it from the White Hole station. As I've already told Remy, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Britta Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Pokey. As Pai is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the high energy lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke. The high energy lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. I don't disagree. I mean, it would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? That's what I would say. What if I put it here instead? What the What was that? Whoa. What was that? I found out on Friday that two of my favorite songs from one of my indie creators got taken off Spotify and delisted from like every music store ever sometime in the past few months. Wait, why? Do you know why? That also seems betrayal by the internet, though. Just kind of reading it. I'm guessing since they were covers, maybe like a copyright thing expired. That would make sense. You know, something that somebody said the other day was that when it comes down to AI, if they couldn't like hold copyright licenses to their stuff, I feel like that's like would be way better in my mind. So would this make me go back? Yup. That's already a thing. I feel like they're gonna make they like don't technically or can like still hold on to their copyright stuff though. And no? Yes, Sigma did say that. What's going on? Does not quantify any form of copyright. If the input is copyrighted and stuff, then like yeah, they can keep it. But because the generated content is a work of a person, it has no ownership. Why is this not going? Oh, I have to wait for this. By law for the sake of copyright. Okay, good. It must be a person made work to qualify. Okay, good. So that means like anybody that were to ever, let's say, post like music online, then technically like I could take their music and then promote it for myself. And then same with somebody if they wanted to steal it from me. When a compy uses Gen AI to make their game, then even if there is parts of the game that are not generated AI, should make the project force into the public domain. I could see that. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just worked. Yeah, I think Sigma described it a lot better. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station. On the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole, our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Hanono's original design, but as long as what we built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do this. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Poke, don't tell Cassava. But the part of the work that was... Oh, no! There it is. No! No! Not like this! No! I just discovered the black hole. In that case, there is a game where the devs themselves even know what is AI and what's not. Yeah. Hey, what can I do for you? You're lucky I'm in a time loop because otherwise I'd be super dead. You're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons because I have no idea what you're talking about. But it's a really powerful death trap. What, you suddenly care about safety now? I guess so. What is going on there? Quantum Shard, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Ryback's Camp, the Hanging City, Southern Observatory, the Whitehole Station, and the High Energy Lab, which was also connected to the Northern Glacier. The North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There is a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the Whitehole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. Yeah. Held useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. The Nomai noticed a strange rock shard that appeared to wander when no one was watching. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a warp tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the Whitehole Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. The negative time interval measured at the Whitehole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twins Equator. What the? Alright, we're suiting up. I guess we go to Brittle Hollow again? I feel like there's just so much we've missed there. We're going back. Yeah, but like, who has the money to go to court for something like that, right? Please don't hit me. That's an issue with copyright in general. Yeah. I'm just saying that's like a thing that I would say too. With all these like laws that you're like, yeah, go after this person, and it's like I literally can't because I literally have no money. Definitely proven the case, especially with the whole reckless Ben thing. That's been ridiculous. Like, that stuff is just still frustrating to me. He's like, yeah, I'd love to go to court and sue these guys, but this company has like crazy amounts of money. So even if your stuff were to get stolen through like Gen AI, then how would you like go after the company if you were to like talk about the copyright for it? Right? Oxygen tank refilled. Alright, right. I'm supposed to watch the trees. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least, have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. So this is their ship? So where are these guys? Anti-slap laws and such. I hope so too. Just like in general, just to like be able to like do stuff like that. So that's where their pods were. But I'm realistic. It'll never happen. Launching escape pod 3, launching escape pod 2, now launching escape pod 1. Is that what the Nomai, some of them were? Wait! Oh shit. I didn't realize that's what I was gonna do. Use caution, a black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Yeah, it probably would have been better if I came to this area with some better stuff. The door is in that black hole now. I wonder if it does fall in, if it appears in the white hole station. It would make sense. Bow, 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 bow. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. So I spent the whole entire weekend going through my entire playlist and finding where I could buy all my music either on CD or the best quality digital I could find. That would be nice. I just would, but like at this point, I'm not even too much against about like burning CD, like burning music on CDs again. As much as you can before it just goes away, because of how digital stuff is just approaching so fast. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree, we're here because of the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Feather beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Like that. What the fuck? They really did that. Wow. It'll be it be an expensive month for me. In other news, I'm just short of 100 miles on the bike so far. Have you been liking it a lot? Have you been using it? I mean, you use it pretty much every day, right? For work? I'm planning to start a new fitness class, guys, called Orange Theory. Have you guys heard of it? Whoa. Okay. Wow, you can really just... Fuck, 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 fuck! Here we go again. Did I miss something on this side? Oh shoot, I didn't even realize. Where is the entrance? Is it completely on the other side? I think it is. I can't see shit! I got 60 seconds left! Oh no, Stress Quattro, I'm dead! I did it. I saved the world. Congrats. Oh my gosh. Just happened. Where are we? Back on the ship. Okay. Escape pod 1. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crash in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai abandoned the settlement over growing concerns about its stability. There's more to explore here. The Nomai city is suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. Oh, we're going back. I have to not fall in the black hole. That's probably the most frustrating thing out of the whole thing, at least for Brittle Hollow. Whee! I feel like I'm getting used to the movement too. I feel like it takes a little bit to understand that it's like You're moving on a rock, and the way that you're moving on the rock is kind of jarring, but at the exact same time, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to see. Here's where I was originally. Do we want to go back there? I don't see why not. Oops. I won't get fooled again. I'm not gonna fall in that black hole this time, guys. I promise. Uh. I also gotta find a place that has a little bit better gravity too. Okay, we're gonna go right instead of left this time. Because this is the Hanging City, I believe. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. That was the signal that we used to help translate Nomai hieroglyphics. This also kind of gives me Subnautica vibes in some ways. It's like for outer space though, right? Okay, that's where we came from. What the f... Oh, trees end up refilling my O2? That's nice. My brother wasn't in an escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Port Plume. Oh! Oh, there you go. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all. I can only hope that you're a safe Keek, wherever you are. I'm kind of lost in these buildings. I don't really even know where to go. I've already been in here. Oh, shh. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Did that just... Okay. So the signal ended up calling out, and the dark bramble ended up grabbing it. And then all of a sudden, they tried to fend it off, but they couldn't. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped till we followed that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in an escape pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. Anana and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. I did say that because the biggest thing is that, like, there's so many layers, and kind of like being able to read the environment while it's telling the story is what reminds me of it, not necessarily the water itself. We can hear the other escape pods' distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Okay, this is the beginning. Go to Giant's Deep? I don't want to. I have to know everything here first. I'm so curious. If anything, the place I want to go to next is the Dark Bramble area. Or wherever the harmonica guy is. Because they were talking about the trees, and the trees are definitely acting weird. Or at least it's like what was stated. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere else. Oh, then the Brittle Hollow? Yeah, I'm certain. Okay, I think we've pretty much explored all of the things here. But we gotta go back to this. Wait, can I reach that? Fuck, 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 fuck. Damn it. It's so confusing in how to go there to that. Oh, I see now how to get in there. We're almost there. Whoosh. We're back. I'm confused about where I'm at again. Because I'm on another planet, aren't I? No, I am on the Brita Hollow. Just my ship is so far away. I can't even make that. Oh, I can. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow Lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. I imagine there'd be none of us left. There can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Okay, I gotta get back to my ship without losing O2 as much as I can. Either that or finding fuel. Am I even gonna be able to get to my ship? I have to cross so much to be able to get to it. What the? Thanks. Scared that. That scared me. Yo, one step ahead. How's it going? What's up, my dude? Not much. Just ooh. Use your suit's oxygen in an ill-advised manner. I'm trying to get back to my ship. Oh, my dad. Yo, I couldn't make it. What do you want from me? There's no way. We're back. Okay. Well, we've done a lot of flying today.
Oh my goodness!
So what do you want to do? What's your point of view? There's a party soon. Do you want to go?
I had to. Thank you so much for the 33-month resub. What the freak? Thank you. I had to play this. Everybody that I know has been wanting me to play this for a very long time. And so, why not now? Back to the brittle hollow planet with my best friend Riley. Whatever his name is. I forgot his name already. Woo! Let's match that velocity. There we go. Pivot. Pivot. Hi, Hellcat. How's it going? It's true. You were slightly forced. I was going to tell you guys, like, in the Discord, but I also was like, I don't want to, like, just be like, hey, by the way, I know this actor just passed away, but like I'm gonna play Outer Wilds tomorrow. I was like, how do I say that? Ooh, okay. Let's get this here. I know it is so sad. Like genuinely, it is a very sad story, and I was like, man, that's a bummer. How do I tell him I'm gonna play this? That would have made us happy again. Wait! I'm out here with no oxygen. Or no suit. I need my suit. What am I doing? Are you winning, son? I don't even know what I would define as winning in this game. I think I am. Because I'm exploring. I'm having fun while exploring. I think that's the best you can do with this. Or truly. Ah! There we go. Ooh, perfect. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we have observed displaying the quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found anywhere or elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend and the wandering moon sound the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Then we must explore. We were in peak and it just peaked and then crashed down with that. Oh, that's so sad. When was she in Until Dawn? I have never played fully Until Dawn. I feel like at some point I should, for sure. Maybe that's what I'll do for this Halloween. Fate lies a Tower of Quantum. Yes. Alright, we're gonna go into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. From what I could tell, we are west of the whole area. Kylie said, you only played until midnight? That's good. I like that. It's a short game. It won't take you that long. Now, I like the quarry. The quarry was really fun for me. So that's gonna launch me. I don't want to be launched necessarily, because that's what happened last time, and that was a mistake. So I'm gonna go over here this time. I'm gonna go down the elevator like a good Samaritan. A good Nomian? Nomian? What is this? Whoa, wait. Oh, come on. Alright, what is this? Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. That would be nice if I can make that, because I don't think I can. I think I need this, don't I? The crossroads. Wow. I can't even go up there. Ow. How am I supposed to get up there, though? This game is really, like, it's so pretty. I just love looking at it. Half of the time I'm like, whoa, what's that? Whoa, what's that? And I'm just letting it carry me. Perhaps it is a puzzle. Puzzle that I cannot solve quite yet. Unless I were to make my path to the Quantum Moon. No! I don't want to go in there. Is that you? Hi, Ryback. Good to see you again. Is he gonna take me left? No, it's gonna take me right. What's over there? I love... You know what game we should play at some point? Court, if you like these types of, like... Oh! Games. I try to do it. I want to get people together to play Void Train. It's like a survival game, but you're on a train, and the entire time that you're on the train... Oh, ouch. You have to, like, build your train together, but you're floating through space, and you're, like, trying to build the train as you, like, as you try to survive. Yeah. I would look it up, honestly. Look up Void Train. I don't know why, but I want to play that with more people. I have never finished it. I've never, like... I got somewhere with it, but I didn't get really too far at the same time. Oh, I went the wrong way. Bow, bow, bow. Still one of my favorite things. I love warping. I've heard it's fun. Yeah, it's definitely a game that I think would be fun with like a decent amount of people. The place keeps tearing apart too. I almost wonder if it, like I call this a wash. Because at this point, I think I've explored most of that. Ooh, of the hollow. I don't think there's really much else that I need to explore. At least right now. I want to explore this. Is Void Train co-op then? Oh yeah. Because we're here. We never got to the gravity cannon. That's the hanging city. That's the tower. Ooh. I need to watch this far. Yes, my VODs are saved. I also do plan at some point to make a video about this in relation to Majora's Mask. No, that's not what I want to do. Because I want that's the area that they ended up going. That's the gravity cannon over there. But how do I get over there? Guess we go up. The way this game makes you just like want to just know the inner secrets of everything in the world is truly just inspiring. I'm a sucker for games that make me want to explore for the sake of exploring because like maybe there's something, maybe there's not. But I just want to know. Maybe that's why I'm a sucker for survival games. It's not so much the survival itself, but it's the map and that you could thrive in. Well, I also want to play like Big Walk a little bit more. We should probably play Big Walk again. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. I love the sound effects are the best. Oh, they're so good. I love it. It's literally just beauty to my ears. It's the only way that I could describe it. The Southern Observatory. This way? Well, we have to find out where the gravity cannon takes us, right? That tree doesn't like me. Crossroads. There's more up there, though. It's so tough because I want to go, but I don't want to leave the area because I feel like that's going to take me to someplace new and then I'm going to want to explore the entire place there. But I also got to realize that, you know, sometimes that's it, you know? That's what you should do. Life was meant to be explored. Aw, is this their games? Oh, it was a baby! That's so sad. Nice. Is there a projection piece somewhere? Aha! There is.
Oh my goodness!
So what do you want to do? What's your point of view? There's a party soon. Do you wanna go?
Alayla! How's it going? Thank you so much for that. 10-month resub. Wow. How's it going? How was your day? Did you end up working at the new store now? Or are you back at your regular store? You have more free time again? What the freak? I gotta put this in the other projection. I gotta hurry too because well, I know how to get here now. That's the most important part. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the opposite side of Brittle Hollow, if you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Come on. My gratitude for the directions, Belle. I'll see you soon. Okay, but like, we had the projection. The projection is showing us the exact same thing, which is just that the tower. That's where I'm assuming the cannon goes. But that sounds exciting. Get to spend some time with the fam. And then tomorrow we're back in business. Okay, I think we're good to go. Whoa. Solenum, I am here. After watching you wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the south pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though I understand they bear no ill will, the universe is, and we are. I am ready. Okay. Up. Well, now where are we? Or just back where we came from? No, we're 30 kilometers away from our ship right now. What the fuck? My ship! Oh no! Did it get launched? It got launched from the black hole into the white hole and it because Red Hot keeps breaking apart. Well, we're not going anywhere this run. What just happened? I'll be safe in here, right? No. Okay, so there's a ship that we can use in case we wanted to just float in the same direction and be able to catch a gravitational pull. The purpose? Uncertain. Gotta warm up my marshmallow. Perfect. If yours gets launched in the black hole again, yeah. Alright, we're doing the theme. Let's check our ship logs. Let's see where we're at. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recall the Nomai shuttle from the quantum moon. This tower located on Brittle's Hollow's equator could held useful knowledge for a Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. A Nomai named Solanum was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow's equator to learn one final rule before embarking on her pilgrimage to the quantum moon. A strange rock shard that wanders when no one is watching. The Nomai determined this shard is the reason objects in this grove behave in a quantum manner. The Nomai hypothesized that this shard is actually a piece of the quantum moon. This shard emits the same signal as the quantum moon. The Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on Giant's Deep. The Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. And the Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. A Nomai named Solanum landed a shuttle on the quantum moon. Nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the quantum moon's south pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the quantum moon always arrive at the south pole for reasons unknown to the Nomai. The Nomai city, so we know about the hanging city, old settlement. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod.
So what do you wanna do? What's your point of view? There's a party soon. Do you wanna go?
I will Majora your mask in a moment. Send, welcome in. How's it going? Thanks for that sub for 23 months. What a legend. What a guy. The Nomai worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. The Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai abandoned this settlement over growing concerns about its stability. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods landed somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. A mural of a Nomai vessel encountering a signal. A mural of dark bramble ensnaring the Nomai vessel. A mural of 3 escape pods evacuating the Nomai vessel. You see, that's what I was curious about. I knew that it was dark bramble. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of dark bramble. The Nomai warped to the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in dark bramble. That's scary. That's scary, guys. Excitement at being surrounded by much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Ryback is Timberheart's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Ryback says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Oh, do we go back? One more trip. One more trip to Brittle Hollow. And then I move on. Bow, 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 bow. Just got chilling after the first day at the gym in a long while. How did that feel? I hope, I'm sure that that's going to make your shoulders and your back and everything feel so much better. Bonk. Time is of the essence. Whoa! Shit, 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 shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit, dude. Ah, shit, dude. Ah, shit, dude. Oh! Oh! My back! My back! That was a short trip. I felt like Peter Parker. What is going on there? Wait a second. Huh. Are pretty brittle. Seriously. Well, except whatever's been plaguing my left shoulder since May kept me from doing some things like pull-ups. That's the thing, though. It's not even just about stretches. You gotta... I wonder if you gotta, like... really get your arms moving. We'll see, though. I hope that with the exercises, it'll help. It should, at least. And that's my hope. I'm gonna explore more of the area. I didn't realize this, but now looking at the way that this works, you could kind of see on your dashboard about what way you're moving and stuff. Wait. That's what I'm trying to be. Ooh, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. This is a place I want to be. Perfect landing spot. Ah, just like that. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches. Wasn't this where I was originally? This was where I was. Holy sh... Okay. Good to know that there's a way to get to it from a top side area. Is there anything else that I could be missing? Wait. Is this the observatory? What the? Wait. There's another ship here. Is this Rybex? This has got to be the observatory area. Amir, I did it. I put the ship down safely. And that ship went down. I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken. I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to find a way down. Alright, do I have a map that shows north? Or how do I do that? What's over here? Oh. Is that a spot? I just can't tell. I feel like that seems right. Either that or that's the same area that we originally were at. Gonna grab some ice cream to watch? Sounds good, Zen. This is such an interesting game, honestly. Okay, so that's the gravity area. So, is north the other way then? Unless that's where the ruins are. Don't hit that tree! Oh! So smooth. Why does it feel like that's it? Wherever it's at right there, I think that's it. So I think we're gonna do that. I just can't tell really where like north is to these guys. But it looked like this might be a promising area. But this is the snow area. Wait, is this something? There are some ruins here. The journey here from the South Pole has been I'm going with harrowing because of the all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little and there's some sort of old nomite path that starts across from the campsite inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leaning down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. I think I found it. I think we found the area that we're supposed to be in. Bam, 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 bam. Swiggity, swoogity, marshmallow. Oh, it's a volcano! Okay, ghost matter. Don't want to touch that. Wait, this is where I was originally, wasn't it? I swear this is like the first place I went to. And I went in here, dropped down here. Yeah. I didn't even know that there was more to this. I didn't think there was, at least. Oh, but that's... What? I'm upset, chat. I felt like I was onto something. Wants a little hint for north? I guess. See, like, that's south. Yeah. And over there is... Wait, not over here. Over here is north. But I wonder if I have to do, like, the crust thing where the guys were, you know, traveling from that top area. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. Why didn't I just do this? I just never saw that. It's just me being silly. Okay, here we are. I just didn't know that I could. There's 2 forks. Black Hole Forge District. Eye Shrine District. Okay. Oh. Meltwater District. And the School District. Okay. We finally made it to the Hanging City. Black Hole Forge controls? So did they use this for their own power? Oh. So that's one way. Can we go further? The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How would we obtain it? Okay, so that scroll just tells me the same thing. Okay. So scrolls can only have one specific inscription. Solution 2, we could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it is knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I'd very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. So they were trying to harness the black hole's energy to be able to do stuff? Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Melorai and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel's crash said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for the risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. I love the water effect. Anything else that we could find in this? I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's web core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Nona's web core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge and I have my clan. I am not alone. It's true. They definitely were using gravity in so many interesting ways here. Oh, there's a hidden way in here, guys. Bang. Look at that. Ah, that would have been nice to know earlier. At least we know now. So the Black Forge. I probably should. Well, let's go upstairs first. And then from there, we'll kind of decide where we want to go. Also, this kind of does give me Portal vibes too, not gonna lie. With the way that the environments work with each other. At least with like some of the physics. Can it go anywhere else? Nope. Oh, I almost died. This is their beds. Something happened here. And what I want to say is very plausible is that their work with the black hole and the forge and everything like that kind of messed up. Like it went haywire, and that's why the brittle hollow is continuously just breaking apart. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all. That my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. I have no evidence supporting this. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? I don't know, but they definitely died trying. I imagine I've been hard on Poke. Again, this in turn means I made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than when mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Alright. I think we've explored quite a bit of this area. Do I hear? Fuck. No! I'm not ready to go yet! I'm not ready! Oh my goodness. This really does give me the same excitement that I would get when I played Majora's Mask, being stuck in a time loop. Slowly exploring the world and understanding what there is inside of the world, but then not having to revisit it later. But because of how vast the world is, there's just so much to explore in its own little concentrated space and bubble. God, good game. So far, I'm loving this. It has been so fun. But with that one, let's see. I'm actually going to go to the ship really quick and we're going to recap. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Black hole forge, anglerfish fossil. That's the only two things we found. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the black hole forge. The Nomai debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. The Nomai traveled to this solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of this signal the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. The black hole forge is suspended below the hanging city. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the forge. The black hole district is the highest district in the hanging city. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the black hole forge. And I think that's what messed them up. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble, so that's why they couldn't even go back. But where are they from? Wow. I'm having fun. That's for sure. Okay, there's a lot to digest from this game, too. So, we'll have to see. As time goes on, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to explore. So, I will be live again on Wednesday, is my thought. We'll be playing more of this, and then I believe on Saturday as well. So, if you guys want to catch me then, I would appreciate it. If not, you can always catch the VOD. If not, then I'm going to make at least a video in regards to my thoughts and feelings when I played this game. And kind of go into depth about it. Because I feel like there's a lot to unpack. And it's just so fun. So, we're going to go raid Citric. We're going to go say hi. And I will see you guys all on the next one. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Hopefully more streams to come, especially with my surgery getting postponed for who knows how long. We'll kind of go from there. But it looks like Citric is playing the Choicer Voicer, which I've seen on TikTok. Seems hilarious. So I'm excited. We'll see what she's up to. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys all on the next one. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.